Abeokuta, home of the great Egba people, Olumo Rock, and Abeokuta Grammar School.
The missionaries in 1843 gave us that edge over other parts of this country because we were the first to come in contact with Western education. That is why the first Western trained medical doctor, the first Chief Justice of Nigeria, the first Western trained psychiatrist, so many judges, engineers, what have you, came from this town.
The standards were generally high for almost all schools. Nigeria is not what it is now. The standards were generally high. And Abeokuta Grammar School was higher. It was only Abeokuta Grammar School and Comprehensive High School that had standard laboratories in the whole of the old Abeokuta province.
The seniors, they make great impact on us. They are even like teachers to us. When you see anybody in long trousers, it's a school of both senior and junior arms. That time, it's not this kind of GS and SS. It was HSC and those of us that were in the school start level. And when you see the HSC coming, even some of the seniors that are in senior classes in 4 and 5, you see them as fathers and teachers. So when they utter maybe command or give you an instruction, they are not look back.
Since 1908, Abeokuta Grammar School has stood tall as the cynosure of academic brilliance and the highest standards of excellence.
We all identified with Abeokuta Grammar School even when we were in primary school and hoped to enter that school, that great school.
With academics, we had no rivals. We had no rivals, and that was the reason why all the schools, all the students in all the schools, Baptist Boys High School, Comprehensive High School, African Church Grammar School, McJob Grammar School, and all the schools, when they finished their O levels there, they yearned to spend their remaining days at the grammar school for their HSC. And that's because of the standard.
The food was generous. We had, when we were taking our midday meals, there were only 22 people on the table. Just 22 on the table, on each table. And they leave the food, you eat to your satisfaction.
Wherever they turn to, with their testimonial, not certificates, testimonial that they are also not going to school and they are looking for a job, they were sure of employment because they know they have been built in character.
I was told by the principal that the only public school in Ogun State that everybody wants to send his child to, every civil servant wants to send the child to Abeokuta Grammar School. That's why the population is 7,000. Because they said that is the only one that has standard, that has facility, that has standard. Let us enhance that standard so that we can deliver quality next generation.
Today, while the spirit of the school remains, the glory has long since faded from its once elegant structures.
One word that I will use to describe the emotional feeling I have is disheartening or almost dilapidated. Roofs falling, a whole building, no windows. You go into the classrooms, hardly would you find any desk and chair that is fully standing properly. Very pathetic. And I just shake my head and I wonder how can students learn in this kind of a condition.
The school is not fenced, and that gives opportunity for hoodlums to stray in, for students that want to misbehave to stray out. They are not gated. But we are still thanking God that God is taking control. All these things are variables that do not allow that kind of discipline that we had in those days to get manifested these days.
We think it's the absence of gate that's an issue. That's not the real issue. It's that a student who went to school to a school without a common fence to demarcate it from the road. At an impressionable age of 11, 12 years, goes through life to believe that such things are not necessary. And when he becomes local government chairman, the hospital will be free. The airport will be free, so that cattle will stray into it.
And the standard and the quality of the structures, even the academics is appalling. And we have, obviously, the standard of education in Nigeria has been going down the drain, but it's so much impactful at Abeokuta Grammar School when remembering the standard that was there when we were there, and the structures, you know, the standard of the structures. I mean, you couldn't be walking around Abeokuta Grammar School and pluck out a flower. Now you have all the grounds very undulating, the structures dilapidating. I cannot imagine how students can be, you know, studying that environment. It's gone really, really bad.
Returning Abeokuta Grammar School to the pinnacle of secondary schools on the continent will require massive support from everyone, including you. By supporting the Rebuild Abeograms initiative, you will be doing much more than giving back to your old school. You will be enhancing the lives of thousands of children whose future will be shaped within that hallowed institution.
I endorse the Rebuild of Abeokuta Grams initiative, obviously, because not only will it be able to bring back the structures back to its glory, it will be able to support the improvement of the academic qualities in the school. Abeokuta Grammar School, you know, will go back to the glory that it was known for, not only in the southwest Nigeria, even, you know, every part of Nigeria. Abeokuta Grammar School was #1.
I think that something that is a pride of all Egbas should be allowed to go down. It should go to the highest level. It should be the very best of secondary schools that we have ever seen.
Abeokuta Grammar School, Absoba as a family, when we pull our resources together, we can do much more. We can advance the state of that school to better level. And I believe it's possible. So with this initiative, people contributing towards it, wow, good things will happen. Those structures that are good dilapidated can be refurbished. Those laboratories that are not there again, or that they are not well equipped, they can come back.
A lot of sects have done a lot of things when they put money together to build classrooms, and a lot of individuals have done a lot of things by keeping Abeokuta Grammar School going. And again, we appreciate them. We are at a point now in the cycle of Abeokuta Grammar School where we need to jointly work together.
I pray that we all join hands to be able to support this Abeograms initiative, to be able to help the school and the students, and of course the teachers.
With your commitment of at least $20 a month for 1 year, we can together rebuild our dilapidating alma mater and guarantee her product a deserving future. Please help rebuild Abeokuta Grammar School. Alale Abeokuta Grammar School like gbogbo wa o. Àmín àṣẹ.